Hey guys, welcome back to Swatchfest. It is Saturday again. This week, whoa, it really went by fast. I knew as soon as we got into November, these next 2 months are just going to steamroll past me and I am not gonna know what happened. So welcome to Swatchfest. If you're new here on my channel, basically every Saturday we have a Swatchfest, and I think I saw this kind of idea originally from Polishaholic's blog where she did like a Swatchfest, or was it, oh my goodness, one of my favorite old blogs that, I'll have to list it here. I can't remember the name of it, but she did like I saw the word Swatchfest on one of those two blogs. And so 2 years ago we just started Swatchfesting, and basically what that means is I take 10 random polishes from my stash that haven't been on my channel before because they haven't showed up in an entire collection review. They're just things that I get here and there, and we're going to apply them live on my nails like we do in all my other videos. Ugh, I had an itch. And then we talk about them, and we talk about our week, and we talk about whatever random thing we want to. I hope that you leave me some comments letting me know about your week in the comments section below. You can always let me know there what your A+ polish of the week is, because I'm going to tell you what my favorite polish of the week was at the end of this video. And don't forget to enter the giveaway down below. The rules are in the description bar below. So, oh, this was a week. This was a week, especially because of the election. We'll talk about a little bit of that later. We're not going to talk a lot about it because I don't like to get too political, you guys. Let's get started though with red. So I picked up this Orly Color Blast at Walgreens this week. I was tipped off to this by my friend Pow from Nail Polish Pursuit. And this polish is called Girl Power, and it's awesome, bright, like awesome cherry red. I'm actually wearing it today, but I'm wearing it over a kind of orangey brown shade, and so it's made it this awesome, like deeper brick red. I loved it. I was like, ooh, I made this one combination because I love brick red. Anyway, it's kind of like a jelly crelly base or consistency, which is why it did that when I put it over the orangey brown. Okay, so this polish was 69 cents at Walgreens. I don't know if by the time you're watching this video on Saturday, if they're gonna still have Halloween stuff out, but you can check and see. So Pow sent me to Walgreens because she found, let me grab them, these 3 Orly Color Blast sets there. So, and she was like, okay, they're only $1.29, go grab them. So I went to mine and they still said $9.99 on them, and I was like, oh, I don't want to pay $9.99. Okay, so there's a Harley Quinn set. This looks really cute if you're a super duper fan of Harley Quinn. Then we have Catwoman, which is a lot more colorful, which is interesting because I always think of Catwoman as just wearing black all the time. I'm wondering, I haven't opened these up yet. I'm hoping that the name is on the bottle. Yes, it's on the bottle. It's on the side. Okay, that is like a huge pet peeve when they don't put names on the bottles. And then we have Batgirl, which was the one I was most excited about because that's what Honor was for Halloween. So, indeed, when I took them to the cash register, they were only $1.29. So, if you want these, head over to your Walgreens and pick them up. Also, right by the sets, they had like individual polishes. They had like 6 different ones there. I only picked up 3, and this was one of them. So like I said, this one's called Girl Power. It applies beautifully in 2 coats, so let's take a look at it. Next up we have an OPI, and this is pink. So if you're new here, I try to go through the rainbow and I try to give you something in every color range, because even though I don't really love all the colors, like I kind of love them, but I don't like really love them. Like I have a hard time with oranges, only some oranges I like. Sometimes I have a hard time with pinks, but I try to show you something from everything. So, you know, we're like equal opportunities here. We want to give everybody a chance. So this one's called Susie Has a Swede Tooth, and I somehow didn't have this polish. I found it at a Marshall's, and this has a lovely 2-coat formula. I have enough OPI pinks, I feel like. I have quite a few for a person who doesn't love pink, but I didn't have this one. It does have a nice formula though, so it's good. Alright, so I don't want to dwell on this too long, but I did want to just say, in regards to the election, if you live in the US like me, I know a lot of people are having a hard time with it. Stupid thing in the way. And I completely understand why. I have had anxiety, it feels like, just super stressed this whole year thinking about what was going to happen this November. And I saw something on Instagram that I totally agree with, and somebody was saying that this just means that we all need to try harder to love each other and just put so much love out there. And I thought that was really good, because what that does is this puts it, you know, the ball is on our court. So we just need to be the examples for love and for change and just opening our hearts up to everyone. And I feel like that's an important message to take all the time and to have all the time. That's something that I try to live in my daily life, is just to love everyone. And so that's something that's important all the time. But I really liked that somebody, I'm sorry, I don't know who it was that I saw, was just saying, especially at this time, like, everyone is just going to need an outpouring of love from each other. And so that's all I really wanted to say on the matter. Because I know a lot of people are upset, and so I just wanted to address it because it was part of my week and part of your week probably. And I just really, when I woke up November 9th, I just really enjoyed reading that you know, we can be the love vehicles. The post didn't say that, it wasn't as silly as that, but we really can be the love vehicles and just spread the love. Just we do it ourselves, and you know, the ball's in our court. We just all have to open our hearts even more than before. So for orange, I'm going to be sharing with you one of the polishes that I picked up in my haul at the indie shop. Actually, this was one of the polishes that was in the VIP bag, but I noticed that they were selling it at their table as well. So I don't think it was, well, that means it wasn't exclusive to the VIP bag. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I went to an indie polish kind of convention last weekend. I talked about it in last Swatchfest. And that haul is going to be coming up soon. I wanted to get up some videos from some of the makers there that I bought their polishes, that they are on sale now, because indie polishes sometimes go on sale and then you can't get them again. So I wanted to get those reviews up right away, and that the haul video will be coming up next. So this polish is from the brand Nvr Enuff, and I hadn't ever tried it before. This is called Andromeda. And as you can see, this is a really pretty rose gold copper kind of shade. This needed 3 coats. I have tried a number of polishes from their brand now, having done a whole review on their Gilmoreisms collection, which hopefully you took a look at. I did put it up recently. And they are typically pretty sheer, their polishes, all the ones that I've tried, but they're not annoyingly so. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can build them up on 3 coats and it's not like, oh man, a 3rd coat now that my whole hand is like dripping with polish. You know what I mean? And I think I explained in that video, I think their polishes are kind of sheer because they really want you to be able to see all the elements. If a polish is too opaque right away, it kind of disguises some of the elements of the polish. Anyway, this is beautiful. It is a linear holographic when you have it in the sun, so that's the kind of picture I took outdoor in the sun. So I hope you enjoy. I think this is really beautiful, and it was definitely a fan favorite, which I talked about in that haul video that you'll see very soon. Next up for gold. This isn't really a gold polish, but it's a very light beige with tons of gold shimmer, so it kind of fit. This is from the brand Kiko, which I'm just now getting to try because my friend Sue sent me a bunch of their polishes, but they are available stateside now, so I am really enjoying them, you guys. So I definitely recommend you check them out if you haven't. This is number 479, and one of you guys left me a comment in the comment section last week that they do all have names, even though the bottles don't have a name on them that I can find. So I'm just telling you the number. But anyway, like I said, it's a light beige. Well, beige is light, duh. It's a beige with lots of gold shimmer. You know me and my gold shimmer, I cannot get enough. This is really beautiful, you guys. It's great in 2 coats. I definitely recommend. So I only watched 1 movie this week. I was way too busy. I had so much stuff going on, and yeah, it was a good one though. I enjoyed it. It was Bridget Jones. Is it Bridget Jones Has a Baby? Bridget Jones Baby? Something like that. It was really cute. I really wish that I had watched it with a girlfriend. It had really clever writing. Like, I had honestly put off watching it because I was like, oh, I like the first ones, but this is just going to be so dumb. Like a third one, so dumb. But I sat down and I was like, I want to watch something girly and fun. So I put it on and I really liked it. I just think the writers are good on it. I thought a lot of it was funny. I had a couple of like bust out haha laughing, which I always like when that happens. Of course, there's good eye candy in it because McDreamy is in it. So, you know, of course I've missed seeing him on Grey's Anatomy. But it was good. If I had to change anything, I would have taken the number of F-bombs down from like 100 to like 5 or something. You know, I don't know. You guys have heard me talk about this before. I don't need to hear it like every other word. It's just, I don't need that in my life. So it's not something necessary to make it funny to me. A few times it's like, okay, yeah, I understand. Like, this is pretty crazy in your life where you need to just be like swearing. But like every other word, I don't know. It just doesn't seem realistic to me. Anyway, so yeah, I recommend it if you can put up with F-bombs. I was like, started watching it when Honor was still up, and I was like, oh, you're gonna be swearing a lot? Okay, I'll wait till 9:30 and then start this again. So, but I thought it was really cute. I liked the ending. I just was watching it and I was like, I'm gonna think this is cheesy and dumb. And then as it was going on, I was like, okay, I liked it. So it sold me. That's the only movie I watched this week, so yeah. Next up for green, we have this super awesome lime green, and this is from Barry M, and it is called Key Lime. Well, that's just perfect. This goes on so nice. It's practically a 1-coater for such a light polish. It was so good. I did do 2 coats though, just to make sure everything was even. This is really, really pretty. I love this. I wish that these were easier to get in the States because I feel like it's probably a brand where people are like, oh, Sally Hansen? Like, oh yeah, Sally Hansen. And so that's probably how people feel if they live in Europe about Barry M. But I'm like, I want me some Barry M. Anyway, I have this thanks to my friend Serena, and it's really good. So if you can get your hands on it and you don't already have this, I definitely recommend. Next up, I have another polish from one of the indie shops at the indie shop. This is from the brand Poetry Cowgirl, and it is a very light, kind of cloudy blue. Cloudy, when I say cloud, that means like I think of it like with the sky's color when there's some clouds in it, kind of like there is right now. But it has a lot of pink shimmer in it. I did this one at 3 coats. I felt like it was a little bit sheer, but it is very pretty. So yeah, I enjoyed it. A few of the things that are on my face right now, because I just don't want to, I mean, you guys pretty much know a lot of the things that I used. I used a Maybelline foundation you guys have seen on my channel lots of times before. Let's just go over a few new things. Okay, so this isn't new, but I grabbed it to tell you I was wearing Milani Luminoso. So a few new things that I'm wearing. On my eyes, I'm wearing this palette. Oh, this shows finger marks a lot, or fingerprints. This is called the Revolution Makeup Revolution London Pro Looks palette, and it's 3 looks in 1 palette. It's called Big Love, and you can get this brand at Ulta. And here's what it looks like inside. So they do, there's like a golden browns, there's like a purpley, oh, here's the golden browns up here. Purpley, and then like silvers, and there's like a pretty kind of coppery shade over there. So that's really pretty. Sorry, I was trying to shield you from the reflection, but you know, I'm doing horrible at it. I used the browns and golds today, and they do all have names, which I thought was nice. So I used Romantic Moments from the purple one, because that's the only matte that they have in there, it looks like. And then I used Into the Light and Head Over Heels in the crease. And Chameleons as the pop of gold in the middle of my eye. So I really enjoyed it. I have been enjoying the quality of the Makeup Revolution, or the, yeah, Makeup Revolution eyeshadows. I feel like they're really, really good, so, and they save you $1 too. The other thing I want to talk about is my eyelashes lately. I've been wearing some different eyelashes, and you know I'm a hardcore Demi Wispies, not convert, but I'm obsessed with them basically. It's like almost the only thing I wear. But my friend Sue sent me some $1 eyelashes from Shop Miss A, and I think they're from the brand Kara, K-A-R-A, and they basically feel like you're not wearing anything on your eyes, which feels amazing because I can always feel the Demi Wispies and I'm always annoyed with them. And so for the past few videos, you've seen me wearing, these ones are slightly longer than the Demi Wispies, and I really like them. I've never before had eyelashes on where I couldn't feel it. Like I go about my day and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm wearing eyelashes. No, like when I'm wearing Demi Wispies, I can always feel it and they're always annoying. They are a little bit longer than the Demi Wispies. That's the reason that makes Demi Wispies good for if you have small eyes, because they don't like go all the way over like regular eyelashes do. So sometimes the inner corner will try to come up a little bit. That's like a common frustration with eyelashes. But the other thing that's helping out a lot is the Revlon Precision Lash Adhesive. Oh, that's hard to say. Came back into my life and it's so good. I just really need to order a bunch online every time I go out. Get out of it because they don't carry it in my drugstores around me anymore. This is the clear one. I was using the black one, but the clear one is fine too. And it just holds stuff on better, it feels like. I don't know. So that's great. And on my lips today, I'm wearing a very like concealer shade. In fact, this is like almost the exact shade of my concealer. Okay, maybe not. It's a little bit darker, but I ordered this from e.l.f. I picked up a few things when I was picking up those concealer brushes that I showed you guys, I think last week or something. And this is one of their lip lacquers, and I never tried it before, and it's called Natural, and these are like $2. So I was like, well, let's give it a try. It's very concealer lippy on me, so I'm sorry if it's been grossing you out while you watch this video because I look like I'm dead or something. The only saving grace about this one on my skin tone is that it has a little bit of shimmer and it's pretty glossy for a lip lacquer. Well, I mean, it's not proclaiming to be matte or anything, so that was like the only saving grace. It kind of gave it a little bit of shine or something, but I put it on when I got it out of the box actually, and when I put it on I was like, oh no, what's this gonna be like? So yeah, that's what's on my lips. So Anyway, yeah. Alright guys, my purple polish is my A+ again this week. I'm sorry if you don't like purple. I mean, if you don't like purple, we gotta have a talk. But if you don't like purple and I keep featuring purple polishes, I'm so sorry, but this polish was too good. So I put another polish in here that I picked up at the indie shop, and this is from Squishy Face Polish. If you've never heard of that brand, I hadn't either, so here's your first introduction to it maybe. This one's called Mon Petite, or I keep saying that, Mon Petite, because, anyway, Mon Cheri Petite, and it was the indie shop VIP. But actually, I think, yeah, this was the one that was in the indie VIP bag, so I think I might have confused that in the haul. I'm sorry if I got a little bit confused in the haul. Anyway, this is the one that came in the bag. I was thinking this is the one I picked up. That she had some $4 polishes there that I picked up a few to try her brand out some more. But this is pretty. It's like a dusty rose and it has iridescent flakies in it. We're going to take a look at it. I think I did use 3 coats on this one just to make sure it was opaque. So yeah, let's take a look at it. For neutral today, we're going to look at another polish that I got in the VIP bag. And this is from Bliss Polish, and this one's called, I'm really sorry, Chanso. I'm so sorry. Alright, I just Googled it. So I'm supposed to pronounce this Chansu, which I wouldn't have thought ever, so thank goodness for Google. So this is a very light gray, and it has pink. It has some very fine pink shimmer in there. It also does have some very small, like little flaky looking stuff and glitters. It's very delicate though, so let's see how this one swatches. Keep on trucking. This is a Sinful Colors polish that I picked up as part of the holiday collection. I'm not actually sure if it was re-promoted at the time, but it has a kind of Halloween sounding name, so I thought maybe it was new for this year. This is called Devil's Stair, and this is cool. It's a bright, like almost neon jelly base with iridescent foils in there. It's got, yeah, they're just of all different sizes. I thought maybe there was glitter too, but it's just foils. So this is cool looking. I actually got this to a level of opacity that I was fine with at 2 coats, even though it is like a pretty sheer base, but there was enough foils that I was like, oh yeah, I could stop. Because if you go for 3, this is a little bit thicker, so it would probably be too goopy, take forever to dry. So yeah, it's nice. The foils kind of hop between pink and gold, so it's really pretty. I liked how this looked in the sun and in the shade, so I showed you both because it's really fun. Halloween went too fast. I didn't have time to review that whole collection, so and it was also kind of tricky what for sure was in that collection because there were a bunch of things and I was just like, well, there's not enough time, so it's gonna keep showing up in Swatchfest. So this polish is so good, and I was really hoping it was good. So I tried out one of the Orly breathable polishes. They are like $9 or $10, right? At Ulta, Target, Walgreens, places like that. But I picked it up at, it's either Trans Design or Head to Toe Beauty. I'm not sure. I will put right here for sure which one it is. And it was $5.95, so you can get a little bit off. And this one is called Give Me a Break. I, of course, to start, I picked up the polish color that looked the most interesting to me. So the Orly breathable polishes, wow, I'm having a hard time. Okay, on the lid, I'll talk a little bit slower. It says all-in-one formula, strong healthy nails, and it says it's treatment plus color, and on the back it says all-in-one base coat, color, and top coat. Apply 2 coats of breathable treatment, color to bare clean nails, and I think somewhere online it says like 90% of people said that their nails looked stronger and better after wearing this for a week or whatever. I didn't wear it for a week, I only wore it for like 2 hours, but I'm definitely gonna get more of these, you guys. I'm having a really hard time holding myself back from picking up all of them. There's like, ooh, there's a lot. There's like 20 or something. I don't know, there's a lot. And so, I don't know. I really want to get all of them and show them all to you. I just don't really have it in my budget right now. But I am gonna pick up more, and you're gonna see them in Swatchfest. So here's your first look at it today. The color is gorgeous, okay? But besides the color, it goes on so nicely. You know when you put on a polish and it feels like it applies itself, you're like, oh wow, this is so easy. I have no cleanup. It doesn't like try to run away from me. It just goes where I put it. That's this polish. So I'm hoping that all of the ones are just like this. You're gonna see it applies great in 2 coats. And the other thing I loved about it, it's so glossy. It stays glossy after. I love that. So huge A+ for me. Okay, so that was my whole review. I hope you're having a really great day. Thanks for stopping by to spend some of it with me. Let me know all those things in the comments. I have a huge, fun, exciting announcement to share with you guys coming up here. It'll be time next week or the week after. We're going to be talking about something huge and exciting. So I think I already said those 2 adjectives. What's another great adjective? Overwhelming? A little bit overwhelming. It's also awesome and rad. So there's some fun adjectives for you today. I hope you go out and have an awesome and rad day today. Thanks for coming to chill with me every Saturday. You guys are the best, and I love reading your comments and hearing about your week and your A+ polish. I have just scads of reviews. That sounds like scabs. Oh, I don't like the word scads. I have tons of reviews coming up for you guys. I'm gonna have like a video every day for the rest of my life, it feels like, since I've done so much polish shopping recently. And all the brands are coming out with their holiday collections and so much good stuff. So like, I can't promise a video every day, but I feel like I need to get a video up every day. Whether or not I can actually do it physically will be a whole different matter. So I'm gonna try my best. So lots of stuff. Stop back in for it. Lots of good polish out there, you guys. The world is my polish oyster. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Take care. Bye. Today we're going to be talking about a new to me indie brand, and that's Nvr Enuff Polish. And this was one of the brands that I was able to shop from at the indie shop event that I went to in Torrance last weekend. And so I picked up a 4-piece collection. They have 2 collections that are on sale right now. One is